where I didn't feel like a hero at all. It was supposed to be like the first game he did was like My Hero Academia, which is cool setting. My character for it didn't fit with the setting, but at the time they're like, we're doing a superhero game, so it's like okay. And I made this really elaborate sort of Lovecraftian esque backstory of this guy from the Middle Ages gets picked up by interdimensional aliens, and then the radiation there causes him to become a sort of like interdimensional himself. Like they have
That's
to.
freaking awesome.
Right? It's not My Hero Academia, but I thought it was cool. I had powers to control plants, and this is just to highlight his style. So our first trial, we fought robots, right? When I used my plant powers, because I have plant powers. He's like, okay, it does nothing. It's like, what? He's like, yeah, I don't see how plants would hurt a robot. I'm like, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then he was surprised when later on there was a fire that there's people dying in, and none of us wanted to run into the fire, because at that point he made it clear that the odds were stacked against us. It's like, if we run into the fire, we're probably going to die. So,
right.
Yeah. I have to grab my phone. I thought I grabbed it, but I'll be right back.
No problem. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how it is that we walk characters. Somebody mentioned talking to him at camp.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, he's a
maniac.
Maniac.
I do really like your character too. Khan is right. You know, you don't honestly see like the axe and spear combination like ever.
Every time I've ever done dual wielding, it was either double short swords or daggers or one of each. Every time. So this is my first time ever seeing it.
You've been wrecking house too. That last spear attack was dang.
Yeah, I got some poor rolls here and there, but when I do damage, it's good damage.
Yeah, and you just applied Hunter's Mark, which I'll say in the chat too, and I won't keep bringing up our game for this Baldur's Gate thing, but your Hunter's Mark you'll be able to reapply for free. I forget the exact description of it.
Yeah, if an enemy that's marked with Hunter's Mark drops to 0 during the concentration time, you can swap the mark to a new target.
So you would be able to do that anyways. That's good, because I don't want to take that away from you since you especially just cast it. Like,
right. I've got an hour to put it on something else. I'm ready.
Oh, dang, that lasts a long time. That's a good spell.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. It also applies to tracking, and so that's why I think they made the duration so long. And then at a certain level, I can't remember what level exactly, but it extends up to like 12 hours, and then eventually to 24.
Yeah, there's you're right.
Good.
There's the tracking.
Or it's 8 hours.
It might be 24. It is a long time, but it's also tracking. Unfortunately, the damage doesn't increase. So at later levels, the damage is kind of like meh. But
well, D6 can still mean the difference between finishing off or leaving them with 1 health, you know?
I mean, for sure. Damage is damage, you're right.
I'll take anything.
Yeah. It's just when, like, creatures have, like, 300 HP. Kind of like...
Right.
Okay.
Right. A D6 feels sad.
But, I mean, like, is the difference between potentially one-shotting, well, not one-shotting, but potentially killing them in that one hit or not. So.
Yes, exactly. Oh, and it's not at my level. It's if I cast the spell at third or fourth, then the concentration goes up to 8 hours. Or if I use a 5th level or higher, I can maintain it for 24.
Yeah, you have to use a higher level spell slot.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why I thought it was based on my level. It's a spell, so it should be the, the spell slot.
I'm about ready to begin.
Awesome.
Sorry.
I cannot believe that you came into my chat.
Right. On a Tuesday. Except it's not a
yeah.
Tuesday.
The eve of my cat's quinceanera.
Oh, I did turn on my light. I guess I should do that. People are just staring into the darkness right now.
Hey, sometimes you have to.
My light's not working. Because I'm hitting the wrong button.
No!
It's okay. Also, that's a great saying. On the eve of my cat's quinceanera.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I saw that on Facebook or something like that as a meme.
Okay. Boom. I'm in the game. Oh, I'm not in the game because I forgot to join it.
No!
Ah. I'm in the game in spirit.
There you go.
Where are you? There you are.
I hate it on X that I can't just see my own posts.
Yeah. So I don't know how to get Adam's character to leave the party.
I'm talking to him in the camp right now.
Okay.
Well, now I can't find your post. I was going to retweet your tweet and... Where did it go?
I threw it away.
Heck with this platform.
Yeah, it's kind of gone to the birds.
Yeah. There it is. I'll repost it.
On the eve of my cat's quinceanera. So what character do you think you're going to make for your second?
I'm not sure. I kind of always wanted to play a paladin. I'm playing a monk on my Dark Urge campaign.
Yeah.
For myself, and so I'll learn the monk from that one. But I've always kind of wanted to play a paladin. Bard would be fun too, but I feel like we need some kind of either a first or secondary tank. It'd be nice if we could have a tank that heals. So that's why I was thinking maybe a paladin.
I will say my plan is to rock a druid.
Okay, perfect. Do you reckon that'd be a decent combo, or do you think we need something different? Because I'm very flexible. I'll play anything.
I honestly think a paladin druid mix for our team would go amazing.
Okay, I feel like it hits pretty hard.
Yeah.
That works for me then. Oh, I guess it made me stop talking to him. Did you want to listen on the conversation? Because the first line was pretty funny.
Oh no, I can't listen in. It disappeared from me. Oh, you mean watching your channel?
Wait a second.
I would accept.
How come I...
Boobs.
Oh, you're playing as Steve. I forgot. Okay.
I'm currently.
Pavadamus now.
I was trying to be Pavadamus. It's not letting me be Pavadamus.
Did it work now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think you can listen to the conversation from not the camp, but I don't know.
I'm not in the camp, and I'm not seeing the option. No, I am in the camp. Now I'm seeing the option.
Okay.
Oh, it says that you're having a private moment.
Okay. It's unprivate now. Isn't that funny? And my character kind of waved her hand in front of his face.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, wait a minute. Before we get them to leave, we should take his armor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably most of his stuff.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Because now that he's not here, we could have gone with the heavy armor for the paladin. But that's fine.
His camp, right? His box or whatever.
I think if
we should probably keep the healing potions.
Yeah, if we send it to his box, we won't be able to access it, will we? We'd have to be him to access it.
True. These aren't the questionable ones. Okay, then I'll select me and send it to camp for me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Can I... Let me see. If I select him, then I should be able to access his box. Is it red traveler's dress? Because mine's yellow. Yeah, okay. Yeah. If we have him in the group and I select him, then I can access his storage.
Very well.
Yeah. And if you want to hit tab or whatever and take a quick look and see, does he have any potions or anything, you sort this by type.
We'll do.
That drove me crazy.
So yes, the Everblade. Since we're literally about to give some of this stuff off too, I'm just going to grab what I'm planning to give our other people.
Okay, perfect.
That's a shame. I think we sold the Palais stuff that we could keep now. But
it annoys me that sorting things doesn't stack them. It used to. They've got to release a fix soon. They have to. It drives me crazy. Ooh.
crazy.
We should probably keep these revivify scrolls too.
Yep. So I'm grabbing the Everblade.
Okay.
Oh, I can't because he's under your control.
Oh, god dang it. I will send it to you.
Yeah.
And then you wanted the armors? All of them?
Let me see. I believe so.
Makes sense to me. And the jewelry. Let's see, Lazelle's underwear is coming with us, for sure.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
And I can carry some of this stuff too. He has a pendant of lightning blast? Oh my god.
He does.
Okay. Send.
It's only useful for characters that get lightning charges, which is a pretty common feature in this game, so it's not useful. But you pretty much spend all your current charges to do a big attack.
Aha. Now this regular heavy helmet, that's a +1 constitution, we don't need that, right?
Not particularly, but it might be nice until we get something better.
Okay. Are you encumbered yet?
I think so. Whoops. Will wants to talk to me about his life story.
Oh, good. I didn't know she turned him into a devil. I thought he was just like a tiefling now or something.
Yeah,
I didn't think about it.
I see that. I didn't think she turned him into a devil either.
I like that premise of the story too, because he sounds like this epic hero, and then he's like, well, after I got infected by the tadpole, it all went away. So,
Yes.
that's a good bit of storytelling right there.
Oh,
It's like,
great.
how come you can't do all this epic stuff anymore?
Honestly, it kind of reminds me. Right now, I didn't think about it when I made my character, but the concept for my D&D character is sort of a level 20 adventurer that is now been reduced to back to a level 1 or level 2.
There you go.
Because in the Feywilds I pictured, he's like 500 years old too, which it's hard for me to imagine someone being that old and being like a level 2 adventurer anyways.
Yes.
But I pictured that he went on all sorts of adventures in the Feywilds, but then he got sent over here. That, like, magic, he just lost it because he's not as connected to this place. It's also why I ultimately didn't end up doing this to myself in the trials, but I was going to. When I had the trial, when I was trying to identify the plant, I was going to give myself disadvantage on the nature check because I just don't know the plants from around here.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was like, wait a minute, I could talk to an animal. And then I made a persuasion.
Okay. I think I sent all of his potions to my stash instead, so.
And now he's naked.
That's right.
Well, Steve Orkwin, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a hilarious time.
I hope he reconsiders and joins us again.
Me
But
too.
I understand it's rough when the game doesn't work. And honestly, I should have just flat out said it. But I didn't. That's my bad.
What's that?
He should have cast jump on me so I could have jumped up there. I just kept saying I can't jump up there because I can't, but you need to cast jump on me.
Right.
And the issue is Steve has no intelligence. So he couldn't do the investigation checks to notice the traps, and he was running into the essentially invisible traps to him. And that
Yes.
just wasn't fun. I get that. Are we going to... Well, I don't know if we can keep the hirelings in the party. We should be able to. Like, I mean, in the camp while we, like, switch out. I guess that's a big thing.
Yes, you can. You can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they hang out over by Withers.
In that case, I'm going to hire my hireling.
Okay. I forgot that you could make your own character that way.
Very well.
Can I put these special keys in my keyring?
Aww. It's lame. Never mind.
What's that?
You don't really make a character, you choose one of theirs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can still do it, but it's your picking. There is a paladin if we want to do that. It's a half-orc paladin.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. Let me see what they have for a druid. They don't have a druid! They have a halfling wizard, though. Sir Fuzzlelump.
Hey. Sir Fuzzlelot?
Sir Fuzzlelump. Oh, never mind, he's not a halfling,
Oh.
he's a rock gnome. They don't have a druid.
Oh, that does suck. I mean, we got Halcyon.
Deal. Which I guess we could.
You could rebuild him.
Yeah, make him faster, stronger.
That's right.
I think that's what I'll do.
I have the ceremonial longsword in my pocket. The one that was meant for that puzzle that we never solved.
Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. There is a druid. Interesting.
Oh, good.
It's a I'm so going to butcher this name. It's a tiefling.
Oh, heck.
Mephistopheles tiefling? That's quite a... My only issue was I was going to go elf druid. Because elves get proficiency in longbow. So we could rock the longbow. So I guess in that regards, it's probably just best to keep Helsing then. Because he's an elf druid. But with that said... Wait a minute. The magic mirror.
Oh, true. True. You could completely remake him.
I'm just saying. Well, it won't let us change race.
Right, but you said you wanted to be an elf, right?
Yeah. So we could do that with Helsing. But what I was thinking was making our own. Which, I guess I could rock Helsing. That's fine. And you're right, I can remake him. I have a thing, but I'm trying to work on it as well. It's hard for me to play characters that I don't design.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to have Helsing on our team.
Okay.
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say. Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice.
This is weird.
What's that?
It's not letting me ask for Helsing to join our group.
That is super weird.
You wish to speak?
Yeah, I can't do it. Can you ask him to join our group?
I will try. It's trying to reduce my weight a little bit. I'm down to 69. Nice.
Nice, yeah. I mean, we're literally about to give our stuff to other NPCs, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though I say that, I mean, if you got stuff that's just stuff, then sort of doesn't matter. You're going to get rid of it anyways. I'm going to seduce Withers.
Heck yeah, do it.
So I'm interested.
I'm trying to go through all of his dialogue options and see if that opens it up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I can change my class. Can change my class, but not my race. I was just seeing if I could change the characters' races with Withers. To see if that would be an option, if like make the hireling and then be like, I want to change my race. But you can't. I mean, honestly, a tiefling druid sounds interesting.
Yes.
And not everything has to be a metagame decision. I just like elf druids. I like elves, they're one of my favorite races, and I like druids, though, so it's kind of like that. And then it just happens that elves make good druids because they have bow proficiency, so when you're in basic human form, you can use a bow. It's less important in 5e a little bit because you get spells. And cantrips, so you can cast those instead of shooting a bow, which is almost always better if you can do that. No.
Okay. I'm sending you a link right quick on Discord. There's a few steps that we have to go through, and if you want to do those, then I'm totally cool with that. But it means that we have to continue on with the story before we can get Halsin to join, pretty much.
Okay, so he's not at a point that he'll join the group. That's basically
Right.
what it's at.
Yes. That's what it comes down to. But this lines out the steps very concisely. What we need to do, so.
Dang. I mean, I'm fine doing that. I feel like we
And
should...
if you make the other druid, then we can just get Halsin in later if you still wanted to be an elf.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Oh, we have to get Lizelle to leave in order for us to both make a character.
Oh, that's right. I'll go and talk to her while you're making your guy or inviting him in. Where's she at? Not over here.
That's kind of a sad system. You should at least have like the option of choosing one of theirs, and then an option of making your own. And I can at least edit appearance.
I don't think any of the rest of us are gonna want a Githyanki sword, right? So I don't need to take that from her.
That's true.
Okay.
So I guess I can
Gonna get
kind of customize the character. Alright. We'll do that.
Studded leather. What kind of armor did I just take from her? Plate armor, okay. I'll keep that. No! I didn't mean to take the potion. Oh well. It was just a regular potion of healing. These magic items off of her. Potions. Oh yeah, and I apologize to the stream for all of the inventory management, but it's got to be done.
It must be done.
That's right. Very important. I've got all of the quest keys in my keyring now, finally. It's about time. Yeah, we don't get any benefit from Githyanki stuff, so... Oh, she's insisting we report the Zathic's failure to the Inquisitor. I actually kind of want to talk to her about a bunch of this stuff. I don't know if you're interested or not, but
Talking to her about that stuff.
yeah, about the egg, the training room, and there was a disc that we found with Githyanki writing on it.
Yeah, no, I should listen in. I'm listening in.
Okay. Okay.
Your mind connects with ourselves, and together we envision the Githyanki abyss.
Another part of the Orpheus tale. This one has been translated to common. Fine.
It's going to be a
The
bit of a
Prince
story.
the Comet, Part 2. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. Their red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince...
I mean, considering the fact that they work with dragons, red dragons,
Yeah.
pretty sure red dragons and D&D are chaotic evil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense about the Githyanki then.
Yeah.
Mighty Voss, still Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash had cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone. True heir,
Amazing.
glorious prince. There's no greater crime than to exalt the pretender called Orpheus.
I don't know. I think she's in denial.
That's a river in Egypt. Ha!
Got him.
Kalir's
I'm
clutch
ending our fling.
though I've learned of crushes that
I mean, but those things on her nipple are not leaving much to the imagination.
Shukiani, Githyanki chosen by Vlakith herself to bear young. The
Oh,
golden
okay.
sun
So it's not all of them.
and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
Which is interesting.
Right?
Um,
I gotta ask the sciencey questions.
yeah, I kind of want to run a campaign in the astral plane.
Yes.
You need to look more into it. Like, I'm trying to look into stuff with the Feywilds, and I was like trying to come up with actual locations. Like, for example, the dogs were supposed to be in a plains from the Feywilds,
Mhm.
but like, it's kind of hard to find that stuff. I find some locations, but it's sort of like, these are the big ones. It's like, what is the overall structure? There's probably something somewhere, but I sort of don't care. It's loosely based on D&D lore, so I don't have to think of like everything myself. She is an interesting character.
Yes. Well, she's fully, into everything that she's been raised to believe and stuff, but
Mm.
at least for now.
I just realized something.
What's that?
With the hirelings, I can pick the one that's the race that I want, and then we can change the class. It'll cost us...
Last with... Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
And then you could change how they look with the mirror.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful. That's so clever. Well done.
It's kind of weird we have to do it that way, but...
Yes. That's a great workaround, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you're using all of the mechanics that they've given us, but...
Yeah. It's going to cost us more. It's going to cost us double, but we have the money. It's going to be, instead of 100, it'll cost us 200 per hireling. If we do it that way.
Until then,
Uh-huh.
I remain at the ready.
Well, I mean, we've got the money.
We do.
Fate spins along as it should.
These nuts spin on us.
Well, I'm gonna take just a minute. I'll be right back.
Very well.
Alright.
Choose.
Let's see, I want an elf. Got a high elf, which isn't the elf I want. There we go. We have a wood elf fighter. Yeah, we'll rock that. I'll edit her appearance with the mirror, because I think the mirror will give me more options. It may not, but I feel like I might. So, I said I want to edit her name.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I don't remember how I spelled. There was a character I made back in the day, which was a dryad. I was trying to name her after that. Don't remember how I spelt it.
Mm.
Oh well, we'll just rock that. Boop.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You're still breathing. With us. Oh, you're talking to him right now?
I shall be here in my cabin.
I am, yeah. I just now clicked on choose a hireling, so I'm looking for one. You said there was a half elf or a half orc? Yeah.
Yeah, which is the paladin. Unless you wanted to rock it. To be honest, half orc's not going to be bad for a pally.
Right on. They get strength and all that.
Especially since this uses the Tasha's Quadrant of Everything rules. Which is why I apologize. I didn't realize Roll20 defaulted for the player's handbook for your race. Because everything else has been using that alternate rules. Where
Okay.
you get to choose +2 in one stat and +1 in another stat. Or you can choose 3 stats to have +1 in.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I still would have chosen the same. Strength and con.
Yeah, I mean, you're fine. And it's literally a difference of a +1. With Dex, you could have gone finesse weapons, which would mean that you'd have the same to hit with your melee and your ranged. But,
Right.
yeah. It's sort of not that much. The only thing is, because you want to be versatile, you're now making it so you have essentially 4 stats to worry about. Because now you have to do strength for your melee, dex for your range, constitution because you can't really drop constitution, and wisdom
Right.
because wisdom's important for rangers.
True.
Though you don't need your wisdom and your constitution super high, you just need them decent. But ideally, you'd want your to hit stats, especially since you're a damage type. You would want them to be a +5 for your ranger.
It
Which
would be
means
great, yeah.
you would want a 20 dex and a 20 strength, as you are now, as opposed to just being able to focus into one or the other. Though, alternatively, you can go throwing weapons, be using just your strength score, which I think would also be an interesting ranger build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using strength weapons and then just throwing them for range damage.
Yeah, and then because your strength focus, you'll have like a really good athletics to like be climbing around and things, which is interesting for a half orc.
And I chose athletics as a proficiency as well.
Yeah.
I give them like game tats, maybe.
What? No! Didn't let me choose my cantrips.
What?
Yeah, I clicked just confirm, but I meant go next.
Oh.
Which I thought it would, but it's like, nope, now you're a druid and you take the default cantrips. A throne whip. And what's the other one? Shillelagh!
Oh no!
What's up? I mean, we have...
I've done a lot of work with Thorn Whip, or I did in that one campaign, but lately with it, man.
We have the money, but it's going
Yes,
to cost
go
me
for it.
another 100, because
Go
I'm not
for it.
keeping those.
I've still got a bunch of wares to sell as well, so
Yeah,
and more
it's
in my
just I
stash.
wasn't sure if we wanted to reload. And just
No. Just spend the 100. It's not that bad.
yeah, well, because like you cannot not have guidance that needs to, which is my issue.
We do still have that amulet of guidance. I sent that to you, I think.
Which is neat, but
Yeah.
I don't want to have to worry about that, I guess. I'd rather have the amulet stuff for other things.
Makes
I
sense.
don't know. Though I think they give you that amulet because guidance is way too good to pass up, but you only get a couple cantrips, so they're like, we'll give you this amulet so you can focus on having other things.
That's right.
Which, fair enough. But thinking about it more, I kind of don't like the fact that they limit spellcasters to like only a couple cantrips. Because it really limits what people choose. Because now you have to like choose the ones that are going to get the most use or like the best tactically. Because it's hard, and there's all sorts of science behind it. It's hard to make the choice that's just inferior. You know, it's like,
Right.
oh, I
Yeah,
could
true.
take this high damage cantrip, or I could get this one that allows me to make water look pretty colors.
There's like backgrounds or different choices that would be role play. Why you would choose that? But
Oh, absolutely. But it's you making the conscious decision to be like, I'm going to take the one that's going to be less useful because it suits my character, which is perfectly valid. I'm all for that. I just hate the fact you have to make that choice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I feel like at least giving them more cantrips so, like, you don't feel like you're just actively screwing yourself and your team when you take those fun ones for your roleplay, and still have the ones that are sort of like necessary in quotation marks, like a damage one, so you're not just relying on like melee weapons when you run out of spell slots.
Yes.
and so forth. Well, I said melee, it just mean weapons, which in general just won't be as useful for you. I mean, you bring up a good point though about that necklace. So I may actually not go guidance and get an extra cantrip. That seems more important. Thorn Whip isn't bad for. I'm planning on rocking the same character type Steve was. I'm going to make her a excuse me. What is that Moono, a moon, circle of the moon druid. So
Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. I've got him.
you know what? I think I will rock Thorn Whip. I'm going to do Thorn Whip and Resistance for my starting cantrips. Now I have to choose my ability scores. Nice, you got him. Got him?
Got him.
Get him. I can't choose my background. Okay. So I'm kind of stuck with what they gave me for a background.
Oh man.
That's so good. Pet all the dogs. That's animal handling.
Oh. Do I want to go a sword and board pally or what? Do we want the big defense or?
We sort of need a tank more than we need damage. So I would lean towards sword and board. You could try to do a fun thing where you go polearm mastery and then eventually like sentinel and make it so you just kind of smack people in place.
Okay.
That's interesting. But you know, it's your character. You're going to be playing them. What you'll have the most fun with. Sword and board, good defense. It's hard to beat that. But so
because the fighting styles are what I'm wondering about. Because if I have a shield, I can use the protection fighting style, and it imposes disadvantage on an attack against your allies when I'm within 1.5 meters. So if I stand close to the allies, the enemies gain disadvantage.
Not terrible, especially since we're going to be rocking the half elf or the circle of moon. So essentially, they'd be sort of off tank, or Pally is like main tank, and then they go after the off. But defense is also a solid one. What is
+1 to AC?
Is there the dueling though?
Yes. Yeah, where you get +2 damage with a weapon that's not two-handed or versatile, and I can still have a shield in the free hand.
That is what a lot of people recommend if you go sword and board. Because then, honestly, you're doing damage output that's similar to a two-handed weapon while you have a shield. So.
Right on.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me. What are we, level 6? So we're gonna go up a few.
Yeah.
Right.
Time to level up. I do not want to be Circle of Land. No offense. I mean, Circle of Land isn't bad. It just feels like, I don't know. There's more fun druid options. It's just sort of
Gotcha.
where it's like, yeah. Because it's like, I'm the caster-focused druid, which is neat. But, for example, it's more fun to me to be, like that Wildfire druid, which I just reflavored into thunder damage, or lightning damage, I should say. But it's more fun for me to be like that, because then you have like interesting things with your spell casting. The Circle of Land is just sort of more like, it's like more spell casting, which is like, okay. But Circle of Moon, baby. Prepared spells. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it until we're level 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, what, you mentioned feats earlier. I remember Sentinel, but what was the other one?
Polearm Mastery, but I want to do that now that you've done dueling.
Right, right.
Well, I'm at feats now, so I can actually look around. Ability improvement, because they give us such low stats at the beginning, isn't terrible. Like, I could bump this up to a 19 wisdom, which admittedly I think I've been spoiled with rolling stats, and I tend to get like 20s or 19s starting off. So starting with like a 16 or 17 feels like but yeah. So ability improvement isn't too bad. Charisma's your casting stat, by the way.
What's that?
So Charisma's your casting stat.
Oh. Yeah, it's my second highest right now at 15.
Alert's a decent one for your tanks. Make them go first in a combat and they can't be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going through. Mm-hmm.
I was wondering about thrown weapons. Do you know if they have the same rules in this one? If it's a strength weapon and you throw it, do you apply strength?
Yes, which is why the throwing weapons barbarian works very well. Durable, you get to increase your constitution. Always nice. Oh, I guess it's just full hit points each time you take a short rest, which isn't bad, but
it's better than half.
Yeah.
I think I'll go Great Weapon Master with two-handed weapons because I've taken Sword and Board. Because I have two hands and I have weapons. So
Heavy Armor Master also increases your strength and makes it so if it's non-magical damage, you decrease it by 3.
Oh,
yeah,
that is really good.
Yeah, so I'm looking. I mean, obviously go with the one that you.
I like how you just ignored my nonsense.
Oh, did you say something after the? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said I was gonna take Great Weapon Master, since I just got Sword and Board.
Oh, you did. But I'll be honest with you. Who I did comment on it is like, oh, maybe that just like gives you something for the Sword and Board. It just makes you.
No.
Because my brain
It was just a really bad joke. I'm sorry.
My brain interpreted it not as like great weapon as 2 weapons, but you're just you're awesome. You're an awesome weapon master.
Weapons.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's how I heard. Didn't even think.
There is a weapon master feat though. It just increases proficiency with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And strength or dex increases by 1, which is nice.
Yeah,
But I think they're already proficient with a lot of weapons.
An interesting thing you could do is you could do Magic Initiate Cleric.
Oh my god.
Give yourself maybe Spare the Dying, because you get 2 cantrips, which would help with like healing and stuff. But
Get like Healing Word or something like that. Is
yeah,
that a cantrip or is it a level spell?
that's a level 1 spell, but you get one of those
Oh.
as well. You get 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell.
Okay.
It's a fun one, but yeah. Mobile is interesting. It's more for guerrilla tactics, but what it lets you do with your tank is you don't have to disengage. You could attack and then reposition, and say like you'd have to reposition.
Heck yeah.
But
That actually sounds really good, but
yeah, I think there's other things that would take priority. But
yes. Savage Attacker sounds great for a half orc, but maybe that's not what we're going for right now.
we're savage.
I'm
attacking?
trying to prevent damage, not kill faster. Well, that does prevent damage.
I mean,
You roll twice. It's basically advantage on damage, which is great.
as long as you're using melee.
Yeah, which is probably all the paladin is going to be doing for the most part. There'll be rare occasions we'll probably have to use range with them, but
It's not terrible. I think
I was just thinking in terms of them being a half orc, it sounds applicable. But once again, that gets into the instead of min-maxing or metagaming or whatever, it's like a roleplay aspect.
yeah, but I mean, even with that, I would probably go with a great weapon, pally, and then do that. But that would be perfectly valuable. But even, especially since you went dueling, which makes it so your one-handed damage is pretty much on par. You actually have better averages, which is the same thing. So
There
on
you go.
average, you're doing more damage than two-handed weapons. And that means with the Savage Attacker, you're actually, it's not that bad of a choice.
Nice.
And even though he's like tank, you'll still have decent armor.
It's a lady. Thank you very much. It's a she.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was a she.
She, her. She doesn't look like it, but yes. It's ma'am. I'm sorry. I shouldn't evoke that terrible meme.
Sentinel, even though we're not polearm master, Sentinel would be freaking amazing.
Use
Because
reaction to make a melee attack or a weapon attack against the enemy.
yeah, I would have that be
Oh, when-
toggleable.
Okay.
Okay, so the first part, I didn't realize it was a reaction. So you'd have to choose that or your opportunity attack. But
Right.
if they're not going to move, so if they try to hit this character, because my character is going to be melee with you. So if they try to hit my character, you'd get a free shot. In addition, if they tried to run away, you could make an attack of opportunity and make it so they couldn't run. They'd be stuck there, which is great. It's a tough choice between that and Heavy Armor Master, because just shaving 3 damage off, admittedly it's just if it's non-magical, and I don't know if that applies to magic weapons, which would make it, that's important, because if it doesn't apply to magic weapons, then it's kind of like, you'll still get use out of it, but
Now that we're in Act 2, that feels like it might drop off a little if it applies to magical weapons.
yeah. Where Sentinel, that is good. Honestly,
Sentinel is forever. I'm taking it.
I make a Sentinel with this character too, because they'll
Oh,
be
we can't-
standing next to each other. It's like they go to attack you, I get a hit. They go attack
The
me,
tar-
you get a hit.
But the exception, the target ally must not have the sentinel feat.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're
Yep.
going Sentinel, then I won't get it, but...
Is there something else you had your heart set on? If not, then I can go something else and you can grab sentinel.
Well, I've been thinking.
Because I could go heavy armor master instead. Because that's, and then we'll find out in game whether it's magic attacks. I mean magical weapons or not.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. So if you want to do sentinel, I'll do heavy armor master.
I don't have to. I think you'll get more use out of it, and I might go with tough or something else now that I'm looking at the full list. Because to be honest with you, tough gives me more life, which is more important because I'm essentially a life-based tanker. A tank.
Okay. Yeah, rather than armor. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So yeah, I think
Okay.
we'll go tough.
Then I'll go sentinel.
You get additional
See,
cantrip.
I like this kind of discussion. This is great.
Yeah. I get another cantrip.
So for prepared spells right now, wait a second. I have one more level to go, but for right now I have Shield of Faith, Compel Duel, Cure Wounds, Bless, Thunderous Smite, which knocks back.
Mm.
I probably don't want Command or Protection from Poison. Hang on. I didn't realize the stupidity of the list.
And we are level 6, correct?
Yes. And this is only my 5th level up right
Okay.
now.
I will say,
I could do Aid.
don't worry too much about prepared spells because you're a divine caster. That's just your spell list. And you can change out because of how this video game works. You can change out whenever we're outside of combat. So, you can...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Well, then I won't worry about it. I'll ask you again before a mission or something.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to ask me now what I'm feeling like you should run that we're in this situation, can give my
You're always
input.
going to give me command.
I
was
think Shield of Faith, honestly, is going to be great for you. Just give
Yeah.
yourself additional 2 AC or an ally. It is
It's perfect
concentration.
for it.
Mhm.
I wish you would let me raise my wisdom. Maybe my next feat should be just raise an aspect and do.
Oh, yes. I could get the Daylight spell, which is what's memorized by default. That's an interesting choice. Because it's a level 3 spell, right? And
Mhm.
what it does is you enchant an item to make it so it shines as bright as the sun. Doesn't do damage, what it does is it dispels darkness for 20 turns. And then it's dispels. I'm not going to lie to you, that doesn't feel like a level 3 spell. I get magical darkness can be kind of mess up your day, especially since like dark vision doesn't work through it, but I don't know. It feels more like a level 2 spell. I could get plant growth, which makes it so I can do double difficult terrain in an area. Your movement speed is quartered. But it's everybody that moves through that area, which would include us. But, interesting enough, it's not concentration. It would just happen, it would last for 10 turns. Alright, so the spells I'm thinking of rocking: Cure Wounds, Healing Word, Speak with Animals, Lawn Strider, Moonbeam, Protection from Energy, Hold Person, Call Lightning, and I don't need protection from poison. I'm gonna get something else. Heat Metal doesn't seem like a bad one at the moment. Woo! You there, Cuff? Not sure if he said he left or...
Yeah, my Discord crashed again. Sorry.
No, that's so good. I figured that might have happened.
I don't understand why it does that, but it do. Okay. I was wondering, let's see. The best, it seems, one-handed weapon that I have right now is Loviatar's Scourge, which is 5 to 15 damage, plus 1d6 necrotic, additional. Grants resistance to necrotic damage. And then we get the head bash thing.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
I could give her Gale's hair.
Gale's hair.
Yep. I can make it so she's balding. We have fun here.
Do you have any enchanted rings that you're interested in parting with that would fit with a paladin build? Because I have 0 rings for that.
I'll check in a second, yeah.
No problem.
Just trying to change her eyebrows, but I don't know how.
Oh, man.
Do you know how to change her eyebrows? Is her face?
No, I've not... No, I've forgotten to check my own inventory anyways. No, I don't... It wasn't facial hair, so I don't think there is a way. I think you have to pick the overall face shape, and that is the only way to affect eyebrows. As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I was trying to change the color of my eyebrows.
You would think that would just be under hair color, but...
Yeah. It's weird. So I've decided she's not an elf, she's a dryad.
Aha.
Yeah. Check me out.
Are you super fantastic?
Heck yeah, dude.
Close out my inventory. Where you at? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Standing next to next. I mean, I don't know. I still think my queen is a bit better, but we'll see after I change her armor. We'll see.
You're gorgeous.
I mean, you're also incredibly lovely, but
I just can't compete with that.
that's right. That's right. You seen the size of her?
Be better if it was heavy armor. But
do you want the spider's lair? It's apparently a quest item.
I have it. I have a spider slayer.
You have it already?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put mine in camp then. Do you have a broken moon lantern?
I don't know. I'm checking. So, it's a shame it's not heavy armor, because it would be better for the paladin if it was. But do we want to give our adamantine scale mail to the druid or the paladin? I still think it's better on our paladin as the main tank. It's just
she already has the helmet that they can't land a critical.
Gotcha.
So if that'll make any difference, then give the adamantine to the other.
It's a big part of it, but the adamantine also, all incoming damage is reduced by 1. And when a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling for 2 turns. Disadvantage on stealth checks.
Ooh.
The issue is, fortunately, I didn't go with heavy armor proficiency with her, so I can't wear that helmet. So we wouldn't be able to make them both immune to critical hits. And that is huge.
Yeah. So wait, the adamantine armor is that not heavy armor?
It is medium. We got it so Steve could wear it.
Okay.
'Cause there's
then
a
yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on the druid for sure.
Yeah. We could have gone with the heavy armor variant, which I feel like we can still do down the line. Oh my god! She's
What's that?
dripping with it. Look at that. The helmet is stupid. Go helmet.
Yeah, I think I might. I mean, the helmet is kind of cool on the orc, but oh yeah, holy heck!
Damn, she's dripping.
Gotta do the all the way around test. Oh
Dude.
yeah.
I like your queen. I won't lie. She's beautiful.
I still need to change their armor. I haven't found the actual armor.
But I do like how I made this character.
There you go. They're supposed to identify as a lady, but they don't look like a lady at all.
You need more underwear, lady.
Excuse me?
Talking to my lady, not yours. You're fine. You're gorgeous.
I was about to say, I was gonna say.
Don't worry. So you're asking for rings.
I only need 1 right now. I thought I put some heavy armor away for her, but
Oh.
the highest level armor I have is 13.
So you went with a one-handed build because I have the Everburn blade, which is okay.
Not gonna work now, yeah.
Yeah.
And the only enchanted ring I have right now is Absolute's Force, which she doesn't have the brand, so.
I'd like to get a longbow for her, but we don't have to right away. I'm going to toss the short bow her way.
Okay.
We have a hunting short bow.
Oh, and I have some spears and glaives I need to give to her.
Dang!
She gets bonuses now to throwing weapons.
Never mind, I guess I'm not proficient with short bows with her. So I'm going to toss that to your pally.
Okay.
I'm lacking a
Toss the
shield for her.
bows to the pally.
Okay. I have Caustic Band. I want to toss that to you, or pally. It does your weapon attacks deal 2 acid damage.
Hey, nice. Oh, I have the plate armor. There we go. I'll send that to her. I don't have any kind of enchanted higher tier armor, but
Do you have gloves?
there we go. Yes, they are the gloves of heroism. When you use your Channel of Oath spells, you gain heroism.
Okay. Then I'll give these gloves to her, where when you're surrounded by 2 or more foes, advantage on melee attack rolls. Strength 3, saving throws +1. Oh, that's so trippy.
Short bow.
What do you have for boots?
Right now they're the Boots of Speed. See, we get the Click Heels ability, which I believe turns a dash into a bonus action. One turn. I thought there was more to it, but no. It just makes dash a bonus action.
Is that always?
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't say that there's any kind of a rest involved. So it just is always dash as a bonus action.
Which case, I think that's great for your character, because you're the tank. We want you to move fast to block them
Mobility
down.
is key.
So
Yeah.
I will give my character, when I dash, or take a similar action during combat, gain 3 lightning charges, athletics +1. Yeah.
We're doing it. We're getting there.
I need a shield for her.
Oh my god. I can throw arrows. Okay. I was wondering what the heck those are for.
And
Okay,
need
for
a
the gloves,
longbow.
I've got the Channel Oath spell thing. You gain heroism, but I also have Sparkle Hands. On a hit with an unarmed attack, we gain lightning charges.
Mhm.
But I don't see us using that very much. And then against metal construct and foes wearing metal armor, we gain advantage if we have the lightning charges. So I guess if we come up a really tough enemy, I might throw those on and then just freehand them. Boom, boom. I doubt it, though. It'll almost always be better to use a weapon.
Yeah, I'm sorry I messed that because I was giving her a thing.
No problem.
It gives you a free hand punch at them, though? Because you're like, it's always better to use
No, it gives me 2 lightning charges if I hit them with an unarmed attack, and then while imbued with those charges, if they're wearing metal or are metal, you gain advantage with unarmed attacks. So it's more of a monk thing, really.
Yeah, it's true. I agree. We need a longbow for her.
Yeah,
Not
because the
super
hunting short bow right now.
duper important, but it is part of the reason why. I'm also don't have a shield.
No, the only shield that I've saved too was exactly the same as the one my character already has, so I don't think we have a better one. I have a shield mold that can be used in the
We should
big forge, but we have to get
prioritize.
adamantium or something
Yeah.
first.
We should prioritize the pally for that as well, because I'm wearing the adamantium scale mail at the moment. That said, you said you have a shield. It's the same quality. I just literally don't have a shield. So if it's the basic shield, doesn't matter. I'll take it. It's not super duper important though, because most of my tanking will be in animal form, where it does not apply unless it has a magical benefit. But when I get dropped out of animal form, it will help.
Okay.
Plus, look at, oh my god, look at her. She's got an AC of 20. Holy crap.
That's pretty insane. That is pretty insane.
Yeah. I love her. Oh my god. Jeez. She looks so cool. I need to give her more stuff. I want to give her... She's not Steve, so she will read or eat books, I should say.
There we go.
Though she's going to be in animal form most of the time. So I guess she won't be eating much books. I'll toss some potions her way, but it's not the most important. Rib cage. I'm sorry, I'm tossing that.
How do you hide helmet steering? Wait. Oh, okay. You could just always hide helmets. There we go. There we go. I feel like my helmet is too cool to hide, but I didn't. I mean, I need her face to be seen for right now. It's fun.
Yep. It is a shame. I mean, it's cool. You can do the trans thing. That's awesome. But it's a shame that you can't also have them have the feminine body type.
Yeah. Like physically, no, but
Yeah.
still.
She's messing rings herself.
Is my stream? My stream is lagging out?
Uh-oh.
Is that what you were saying, or?
No, I was saying that she doesn't have rings.
Oh, I thought you said... I could swear on my life that you said the stream is losing frames. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I could see that, though. You know?
100% that's what I heard.
You can use salami as a weapon.
Oh my god.
It doesn't
Do
do
it.
more. I am not proficient. I'm not proficient in salami.
Slap him with the sausage.
I'm not
Do
proficient.
I don't care.
I can't.
Take the malice. It's fine.
Right. I guess technically in this system. See, I guess I'm just used to second edition when it comes to that, which is if you're not proficient, you just can't use it. But that's not the case in 5e. You can still use it, you just don't get your proficiency bonus to it. Which I like.
Which makes more sense.
Yeah, it's not like, I'm ranger, so I can't use that spear. Which, you know, that wouldn't happen, but you know what I mean.
Right.
It's kind of
Right.
weird. Yeah, she's lacking rings. I was going to give her this ring to have it so she has advantage against being charmed, but she already has that. Because she's an elf.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I have a ring that gives a light cantrip. That's... And that's only... I don't know if... Oh no, it's a thunder wave. Wait a second. Yeah, it's a ring that gives them thunder wave. But if they're bearing the brand of the absolute, they deal 1 additional damage. So they would still have thunder wave.
Not proficient with ones? They'd still have Thunderwave?
Yes, they would still have thunder wave, but they just wouldn't have the additional 1 damage. So I sent it to her, if you want to give that to her. It's better than no ring.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think I have Thunderwave memorized. I don't. So that gives me additional spell.
There you go.
Yeah.
And the paladin has like a thunder strike or something, which is pretty much the same thing. So they didn't need it. That's why I didn't give it to him. Kitty, what?
God, I love her already.
I don't think
really,
the Pally has any ritual spells at all.
Whoops. I
So.
just really love druids.
Yeah. I didn't know anything about them until I did the... It was basically a Greek epic campaign. And I did a wildfire druid there. I was a satyr. He was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the wildfire's good. The only issue...
He died a lot at the start.
Yeah.
But then he became a pretty mean damage dealer.
The issue mechanically is you're too focused on one element, which is just not super great in 5e.
Right. Yeah. And especially if there's different types of enemies coming at you all the time.
Yeah, I mean, metagamey, fire damage is the most resisted. But even with that, like, if you're focused on lightning, you'll still encounter lightning resistant. That's why I attempted with my changes that I made to Elemental Adept to make it so you could focus one element. It's like they still get a benefit from being immune, but like if you focus, say, lightning, if you came across an immune enemy, you could still hurt them. It's just a 50% chance that you not hurt them, which I think is sort of balanced. But I don't know. I mean, the developers of Diablo realize that immunities isn't super fun when you're making characters that are supposed to specialize in one element. Because, like, especially Diablo... Well, Diablo 1 and 2 for sure, where, like, you were supposed to focus on a handful of skills, which is sort of how this controls work. They realize it's kind of hard to juggle a bunch of them. So they're like, we'll have you focus on a couple. Diablo 2 more so because you spent your skill points. I guess admittedly in Diablo 1 you could get whatever you could learn from spellbooks.
Right.
How do I talk to my character? Well, like this.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Now she creeps me out.
This soul remembers its invective, but remembers not its time.
Oh man, in the mirror you can't even change to a physical female from a male.
They are but echoes. They recall
That's
not
crazy.
manner of speech.
Okay.
Thus
Never
I
mind
lent
then.
them my rhetoric.
Cancel.
Oh, they talk like withers, the hirelings.
Higher elementals?
No, the hirelings.
Hirelings.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Withers is basically like powering them.
Yes. They're undead.
Pretty much.
It's a really high-end
They got a bone to
undead.
pick.
I think technically what he might be doing is true resurrection.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a costly spell.
True. I hadn't talked to Asterion in a long time. Let's go see what his thoughts are. With me as a Githyanki lady.
Like, look how much health my lady has.
How much?
She has 57, my dude.
Oh my god. That's insane.
Alright.
No, I don't need him in my party.
Just to show, yeah, I'm a tank druid.
Yeah, my paladin only has 46. That's
Yeah.
insane. That's crazy.
Addition.
That's because his con is like 10. No,
Yeah.
maybe.
Can we save real quick? I want to see how much health I have on my wild shape, but I don't want to necessarily use it right now.
I did save already.
Cool. Since we've done all the stuff that we just did.
Yes, right before I ran up to the magic mirror, so it's been within like 5 minutes. Within like 3 minutes.
Okay. $60.
Yes!
Yeah. My God, look how big and majestic I am!
Owl Queen!
Oh, yeah!
Beautiful.
I love it.
Alright. I'm about to seduce the owlbear.
Do it.
It's not letting me for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, that's weird.
I know.
Then I'll
Clicking on it
seduce
a
the
lot.
owl
It's like-
bear.
This vessel
Whoops.
Oh my god.
is
What?
at thy disposal.
I just talked to her.
What thou wilt.
No.
No!
Oh, what
She's
the
like-
heck?
Not as bad as it could
That was super crazy. did that burn
they?
a wild shape?
No, I don't think so.
Wow. That's actually pretty incredible.
It's because she's a dryad. She's just really good at the changing the shape.
It must be.
That's what I'm going with my headcanon.
I agree. Makes sense. You know, for some reason, is it Shovel? No. Who is this? Oh, it's... Hang on. Wait, everywhere your character goes, my quest object follows. Do they have the egg on them? They have to get the Yankee egg?
They do.
Okay.
Do you want me to toss that? To be 100%, Pavadamus would have taken the egg. That was a Steve.
I wouldn't have either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know that Lizelle objected. So.
So do we just like? No. What do we want to do?
We could
with
give it to Lizelle.
Sure. Do you want? Well, I'll toss it to you then, so you can give it to her.
Okay. I'll tell Kurzel to. There you go.
Yeah.
Wait for me in the gap. Well done. And yeah, so see, they just hang out next to Withers.
That's awesome. Whee!
Good old naked Lizelle. Like you to join me? And then I will shift the egg.
Yeah, now she only has a 15 AC, but she has a 20 strength. Jesus. 12 dex. 17 con.
Okay. There was absolutely no... There was zero interaction about the egg.
Yep.
We cared nothing about it. So...
Pavadamus has never felt so small as next to her.
This
I
vessel
didn't talk to her.
is at thy disposal.
You wish to speak?
No, I don't. Leave me alone.
oh,
I want
I
to
think I'm still on.
talk to my boo. Hey, boo.
Oh my god, I gotta hear this.
Another dead end. The tadpole doesn't kill us, to cure it just might.
She's not wrong. just left that conversation? Oh my god.
Yeah. She didn't have anything cool to say to me. She's like, man, if we try to cure this thing, it's going to kill us. I'm sorry. Did that on accident. Exit.
Okay. I thought I told her to stay here. Sorry.
I'm leaving.
Well, but actually, shouldn't we take her with us?
What's that?
If we're trying to continue the Gresh, like, storyline?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we take her with us rather than the Paladin?
She has unique interactions there, so
Yes.
I feel like that would be a good call. Though that said, do we want to take the druid or do we want to take the paladin? Best.
I feel like in the end, it matters more how we deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but I have seen ahead, and I do know what happens. I'm trying not to metagame too much.
Oh, that's good.
I really thought I had more.
It's funny, because Pavadamus was supposed to be that character. I was supposed to hint stuff to you, but nope. You saw ahead, so I kind of dropped that. And I didn't play on my own, so...
For me.
Metagame aside, what do we want for, like, our tank? They're good for different things, but, yeah. I'm fine either way if you want to bring our paladin with us or if we want to just rock the druid for now.
This vessel
Yeah, it really is a tough choice. The druid doesn't have external healing, right?
They do when they're not in
They
wild
heal
shape.
themselves, but when they're out of hours. Okay.
Which, honestly, with a 20 AC, it's not bad for her to rock her human form.
Okay.
I meant...
So when you said, 20 AC when she goes to human. That's big.
Yeah. They don't have the Sentinel feat, which means that they can't lock them in place with opportunity attacks.
Okay.
But they also have a crap ton of health with, 65 in this form. And when she's in base form, she has more than her pally with the 20 AC.
Okay.
And yes, she does have healing.
And I still have the hex I can dip off. I don't know how long that lasts, but I'm also only half health. And Lizelle is worse than that. Do you mind a short rest? I'll also regain a spell with that.
Yeah. Guess it wouldn't hurt to short rest.
I know it doesn't benefit you guys, but...
It gets me back my wild shape.
Oh, okay.
Which honestly, I mean, I could...
But
what's that?
I was gonna say, would you rather I reload and then short rest and then... Or do you get all of your wild shapes back?
I mean, I only used the one. I technically would get them all back, but I only used the one, so...
Oh, yeah. In my mind, you used 2 because whenever you went and talked to them, they changed back and then
Yeah,
changed back. My bad.
that's all good. I was just thinking, I'm going to stay in animal form for now. If I need to do
Okay.
heals, I can always drop out of animal form. But if I stay in animal, then I get 3 wild shape uses because we just got back 2. So,
Yeah. Alright. Good then. And so if you... Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, taking out enemies is just as good as preventing damage, so... As an owlbear, that should come pretty easy.
can do kind of both. The only thing that's setting them back is a 15 AC.
True. True. And these guys are...
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Their hits are hard.
Damn. She's getting the benefit of her armor, or else I could have cast mage armor on her. Which would only bring her... It's a 13 plus your dex, so that would be... I would add 2. No, I'm going to add 3 to her AC. It would bring her to an 18 AC. With 65 health. That's ridiculous. But I can't do it anyways. The one thing that we could do if we did a reload is I could cast Bark Skin on her, which admittedly would use a spell slot. But I could cast Bark Skin on her and go into animal form, which would increase her AC. And then we could do the short rest. But it's not that worth it to me. But yeah.
Bark Skin is a +2?
Let me read
Or
this
+1?
spell. It's great
I
for...
think it's a +2.
I can't read the spell because I'm in animal form.
What?
I think what it is, it's not a plus anything. It sets your AC. So let me see. It would give me 1 more AC.
1 more. Okay.
Yeah.
Which again, could be the difference between.
Oh heck yeah!
Like,
No, it's not. It's not bad, but it would involve us reloading and stuff. Which is like, is it worth it then? Maybe, yeah. Probably.
We
but,
haven't really done anything, like
I mean, that's true.
cosmetically or mechanically or.
The
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll load that.
L.
Because all my character did was went and looked at the mirror and found out they couldn't be an actual woman, and then ran away. So, that was it. I'm sorry, Pelly. Sorry.
Didn't you have a talk with Lizelle too? Or did that not amount to anything?
No, I just, I did talk to her, but it didn't matter. No, but I did, oh, you're right. I did, get her into the party, so. Wait for me, camp. Yeah. Because I want her to be with us during this. Did I send her armor to you or anything? Because I don't have, like, any heavy armor or anything for her.
No, I took Steve's stuff. I think you sent it
Okay.
to yourself? May have sent it to me.
I didn't because I don't have anything in my...
Yeah, but I'm not sure if you... Did you not put it on your paladin?
I gave my Peloton some stuff. And that probably was it, but... Okay.
Wild shape.
Go back to grinding it, Lizelle. You're fine. Stay at camp.
So now I have 65 health with 16 AC.
Oh no. You're lacking 4 health.
What's that?
You're lacking 4 health. You need 4 more.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, 4 health. 4 health. I guess a regular plate armor is okay, but
Steve is in the wardrobe. So we can just pull him out of a wardrobe. And then he'll be one of us.
what?
You know what's funny? Steve
What's
was a half-orc druid. And together we now have a half-orc and a druid.
And a druid. Yep. True story. True story. Okay. So you for sure don't have any enchanted, like, heavy armor at all, whatsoever.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is not to
this
say you
uses-
didn't... Well, I gave the druid medium armor. The only thing is I may have put on the boots. Lizelle may have been wearing.
I definitely sent you everything from Lizelle. I sent it to you.
Believe you, but I didn't send anything to my camp. There's a halberd.
It's totally fine. I do have everything. I stripped my, yeah, person.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
God dang it. I forgot to tell them to leave, though.
Whee!
And I definitely don't have armor besides stuff that's 13. Whatever. It's all medium. Wait.
The owlbear form is ridiculous.
Okay. And she's... oh, God. We're both super injured. This was before the,
Short
rest,
rest,
though.
so we can still
Okay.
do a rest.
Yeah. What? Acid damage. Throwing people. Great. The helmet that can't crit. Don't show the helmet. It's awesome, but at the same time, I've had enough of it. That could be okay. You see. What was the feat that allowed people to run away whenever they had already done a melee attack?
Mobile. Yeah, and it's specifically against targets you attack with your melee attack. You don't have to
Yes.
hit them.
You have to attack them first, and then you can leave.
Yeah. But, like, if you're surrounded by 2 people, you'd have to hit or strike at both of them.
Okay.
And therefore, if you're surrounded
And
by
she-
3...
She has Sentinel advantage, snare, vengeance. We need to give her a freaking polearm.
I do have a halberd, so I'm tossing that to her.
I have a glaive too, but it's not enchanted or anything. It's just
No, my halberd's not.
yeah, and her greatsword does 9 to 22 plus 2 acid plus 1d4 psychic because she's a Githyanki. So I feel like the sword is the word today. The sword is the word.
In that case, is it great sword?
Yes.
Because I know I recommended the polearm because that's like a good meta build. But to capitalize on that, we could just respec her to Great Weapon Master. Though I don't
No,
think,
I think she
necessarily
already had
have to.
sword master.
Maybe.
No, longsworder, longstrider, sorry. Luminary Grace.
Hmm.
Yeah, great weapon fighting, yeah.
Oh, so she does have that?
Yeah.
The two things definitely don't stack. But that's okay. Meaning, like, we don't necessarily need her to have both.
Well, are polearms not two-weapon? Like, they should, or two-handed? They should be great weapons, I would think.
I see your
It's a
reasoning.
two-handed melee weapon.
I think, and I might be wrong, I think for balance reasons, they're separate things. Your polearm is a
Okay.
polearm weapon. But that, I might be wrong. I don't quite know.
Okay. Well, we'll think about it. If we find a really great enchanted freaking polearm, we'll give it to her maybe.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
mean, let's be real. We're not planning on running her with her too much. So,
True. This is her story right now.
yeah.
Her thing. So
I don't
that's
even...
the only reason that I'm kind of insisting on doing it.
And I understand. And I feel like we should switch out for the NPCs in moments. Like, Karlak, I want to switch out to her so we can do her story.
Yes. Yeah.
So I agree.
100%.
It's a shame that the
Thank you.
Gif Yankee thing wasn't a cure, though. But, yeah. Because that would be neat. It would be neat if we had, like, ways to cure it. That wasn't just, like an end game or one specific way.
Is it a shame though? Because like, I mean, come on. Out of 3 acts, in Act 2, if all of us could just cure the parasite, what
Yeah.
then?
Like, have it be, like, a
What
choice of, like, you get to keep your illithid powers if you don't, but if you do, then you lose them. But you no longer have to worry about this parasite over your head.
Yeah. Okay. What would be the motivation after that to continue on the adventure? Like, would you not just go home after that?
Depends on who you are as an adventurer or a person. I mean, if you're a good
True,
person,
true.
the motivation might be now to stop the mind flare thing. Like, you cured yourself, but they're still doing that to people. That's still going on. So you'd want to go on. If you're not good, maybe you just want to, like, figure it out. It's like, why the heck did this happen to me? If you're evil, maybe revenge.
I see.
Yeah. So I see your point, especially since if you cure it and then you still pursue it, then you run the risk of getting infected again.
Yeah, reinfection.
Still, it would be nice from a roleplay perspective if we had like a choice earlier on.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like if also if early on there was found a cure, I feel like it would spread like wildfire. And then whoever cured it would just be flooded completely.
Yeah. Oh, jeez Louise. I didn't realize how late it is. It's already 11.
No, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Which is our
We've
normal stop.
we've been doing a bunch of management. I am going to short rest. You said you were alright with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. So that brings me back to fine, and Lizelle is okay. But I do feel like Lizelle is essential for the next few steps, so...
Yep.
Hope that's alright. I have enjoyed this. I know it's probably super boring to watch, because it was mostly inventory management and like us creating new characters and stuff like that, but essential. We had to do a change of the guards, and yeah, here we are now. We are doing it.
I do.
So next stream will definitely be story stuff.
100%, yeah. I mean, I've always enjoyed this stuff, but I like the role playing. I like creating characters. So
Yes, it's 9/10 of my time spent playing either Fallout 3 or Oblivion, even Skyrim, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
9/10 of my time spent was creating characters. So I just like it.
This is neat. I do like, I like Pavadamus. I was missing the fact of being a Circle of Moon druid, though.
Heck yeah.
So now I get to do
As
both.
far as I've heard, everything I've heard about moon druids is that they are the strongest and incredibly powered.
They're still good. A lot of people say in Baldur's Gate you need to build your party around them, which
Okay.
I understand from a perspective. They're talking about optimizing the druid. But a druid is a class that you don't need to optimize. In the sense that they're always supposed to be a jack of all trades, fulfill whatever role you need in the party. In which case you're not supposed
Yes.
to build your party around them. You have them fit whatever role they need to in the party. Does that mean that your Circle of Moon druid may not do the most damage that it could do? Yes, but that's sort of like secondary. The Moon Druid does lend itself more to a defender striker position. You can still heal with them, but then you're not really capitalizing on their unique thing as a subclass feature, which is their wild shape is better. And the issue was Circle of Moon, which I think is addressed in 5e, but we don't get that far in Baldur's Gate 3. The issue with Circle of Moon is that you can't cast spells while shapeshift. You still there?
Yes.
Okay,
Can't
so-
cast spells while shapeshift.
Yeah, sorry. Just because your Discord has crashed before. That's all.
It has. Yeah. No, I just tabbed out right quick to talk to chat as well. So,
Yeah, understandable. No, it's so good. But in high level play of the Wild Shape Druid, you can still cast while shapeshift. And what makes it S tier, what makes it one of the best, if not the best tank in the game, is the fact that when you reach max level, you can wild shape as many times a day as you want. And in 5e, wild shape adds temporary HP to you. So essentially, you have infinite health.
because every time you wild shape, you have that health, and then you drop out, and then you wild shape straight into. Yeah, makes sense. Infinite health is kind of OP, very OP.
In addition, like, you can be all sorts of different, like, animal things and whatnot. So yes, it's still very good. Unfortunately, at the levels that we are at, the drawback is they only get 2 wild shape charges and 2 max level. Which it's weird in the sense that 5e started with mechanics like that, which is like they only have X amount of uses and they would increase at certain levels maybe, but not necessarily. And then it shifted to having it be proficiency bonus. Now I understand from a mechanic standpoint, some people don't like that because of multi-class abuse, in the sense of, like, if it's technically your proficiency bonus, you could take 1 level of druid and then, like, a bunch of levels and other things and still get more wild shapes. But I don't think it's that. What's that?
If they weren't taking levels in druid, they were still getting wild shapes?
If it's proficiency bonus. So, if you were just to say you get proficiency bonus wild shapes per day, then technically you need 2 levels of druid to get your wild shape. And then,
and that's how, in my mind, I was thinking, like, as I level up as a ranger, then I get better, time with my hunter mark or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, it's linked to my spells, not my level.
Yeah. Though it's linked to spell level, which means you don't have to level up your ranger. You just have to level up a spellcaster.
So suddenly I'm going to take a dark pact with a secret demon and
I don't care. We can have 2.
have my spell level be like 20 or something like that. Only 20. It's
I mean, if we're being technical, it's a warlock, which means you only get level 5 spell slots.
God dang it! That still gives me 24 hours to track an enemy. I'll take it. No.
I mean,
no. This is not canon.
I know. Have you actually thought about your subclass? What you might be thinking?
No, I have never subclassed. Never. In my life.
You never subclassed? That's a lie.
No, never. What? Never.
You're a subclass right now!
No!
You liar!
He's gonna force me into roguish actions. No!
I'm not saying multi-class. I'm saying subclass.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a suka.
That's all good. But, like, in all seriousness, have you thought... Because once we're done these combat trials, you'll be leveling up. So I was just curious if you might have been thinking about...
I never look ahead. I look at what is before me, and then I decide. So
that's fair.
I hope it's something that I want, but we'll see. We'll see.
You're the one who ultimately decides what you want to pick. So, pick something you like.
Come on.
Yeah.
Life is not like that, but I'll try.
Whatever. What are we doing, by the way? Did you run off to a place?
No, I'm in camp. I'm in camp right now. I thought you said that you were tired, and I thought you said that.
Yeah, it's 11, but I thought we were going to do a thing. I mean, we don't have to, but...
No, I thought you said you were done.
No, I didn't say that, but it is okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Look, I get you. But like, this is usually when I end. I don't want to talk to her all the time. Jesus.
It is literally that time. It's 20 minutes after the usual time that we end. We've been streaming for like 3 hours.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
I guess we can call it here. Probably should get some
I mean,
sleep.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but
I'm excited because I have a druid.
heck yes.
Druid.
We've created new things,
Yeah.
and I'm also excited. But eventually we'll try out the paladin. But right now, Lizelle is the main focus, and I know what happens. I'm going to do my best not to metagame. I will do what my character wants to do, and I'm pretty sure what Lizelle wants to do. I'm pretty sure. So we'll figure it out that way. But thank you for gaming with me.
It's been fun.
I agree.
I'm going to go back to camp so I can give a proper send-off.
Okay. Pretty sure I'm already at camp? Yeah.
You
Are you?
are. Quick! We must find a chair.
1000%. I left Steve his balls.
Yes. Where is a
Because
chair?
of Scratch. That's his thing.
Yeah.
Find a chair.
Need
Where
a
you-
chair.
Are there really no places to sit down?
No!
No place for a man to rest his haunches?
No! I'm going to check
Reprimandible.
this face.
I'm
Out
sure
of
it's
anger.
Shadowheart's fault. 100%. Oh, did you?
Anger.
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 Wreck it.
I
Wreck it.
can't even break it!
Dang it, Camp.
0 out of 10. This game is unplayable.
My
Unplayable.
immersion is ruined.
Alright.
I can't even sit down.
Oh, I'm not sure if we need to save or anything.
I'll save again.
Yeah.
I think we haven't done anything too crazy. You might have done a wild trade, but we'll just